Hi friends, let's read If You Were an Elephant. So let's start. If you were an elephant. If you were an elephant, you would be the biggest animal who lives on the land. You would have ears big as tent flaps, the skin thick as blankets. You turned the next page with your trunk, not your hand. You'd walk the savannah on legs thick as tree trunks, on flat feet as pancakes. You'd roam wild open places with zebras and ardavats, giraffes and impalas. Creatures would scramble to get out of your way. If you were an elephant, you'd live in a herd, not in a house. You'd spend every day with your mom and your grandma, your aunts and your cousins. You'd walk strong beside them. You'd nuzzle and guide them, and make sure the little ones never got lost. If you were an elephant, you'd eat all day long. You'd munch leaves and grasses, whole bushes and branches. You dig roots and scrape bark with the tips of your tusks and wait till baboons drop dessert at your feet. And when you got thirsty, you tromped to the water hole. You'd guzzle gallons and gallons. You'd swim and you'd paddle. You'd use your trunk as a snorkel. You'd send buckets of water splashing all over. You'd be a fountain, spraying rainbows all around. If you were an elephant, you'd give yourself mud baths. You'd slide and you'd roll and throw dirt all over until you were covered from your trunk to your tail. If you were an elephant on a hot afternoon, you'd make a breeze with your ears to cool yourself down. You'd nap in the shade of an umbrella tree, listening with your feet to the beat of the land. But when you sensed danger, you'd charge and you'd thunder, tusks flashing fiercely as bright as the sun. You'd stomp and you'd trumpet. You'd drum out a warning that would carry a message for miles through the ground. When the danger was over, you'd reach out your trunk to the old and the young ones. You'd touch and you'd soothe them. You'd check them all over. You'd let them know softly that things are okay. If you were an elephant, you'd always remember the best places to go. And when you crossed paths with a herd of old friends, you'd rush out to greet them. You'd call and you'd rumble. You'd play and you'd wrestle until it was time to go your own ways. If you were an elephant with your herd all around you, you'd fall asleep nestled in a pool of cool moonlight, listening quietly to the song of the land. The end. I hope you like this video. See you in the next video. Bye.